Hello, my name is Alice. Do you have pets? Pets are animals that make us happy. I know you're taking care of your pet very well, but did you know that many animals are suffering in many ways? The biggest reason they suffer is trash. If you go to beach, there are many trash. There's more under the water. The problem is the sea animals that eat them or stuck in them. There's a turtle that stuck inside the vinyl, and the whale that ate trash over 100 kilograms. It's not the problem of only sea animals. The forest animals lost their habitats with trash and eat them. I think we need to gain more efforts to help them that suffers with trash that we made. Second, entertainments with animals. If you go to zoo, there are many entertainments that use animals. Most of the shows are abusing animals, including circuses. I went to Thailand, and there was a park that you can ride elephants. I was shocked when I watched this. The man who controls elephants is poking the elephant with a large sharp thing looks like a spear. This will hurt its body and dismantle. In conclusion, I think it's bad to use animals in entertainments and suffer them with trash. What do you think about these problems? Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Susie. Nowadays, animal problem going more serious, but many people don't know the serious problem. If we keep suffering animal, we can't eat meat later. I think we should protect animal or animal get more stress. First, mask rope tied up the bird leg. After the COVID, we have to wear a mask, and some people trash the mask anywhere, and bird interest into the mask, and bird try to play with the mask, and bird leg is tied up by mask rope, and they can fly and it affect their life. Second, the animal can feel free in the zoo. In example, polar bears in the North Pole, but our country and the North Pole temperature is very different. But polar bears in the zoo, I think polar bear will be tired, but our country keep raising the zoo. I think we should stop the raise a lot of animal. Third, people trash animal easy. Common pets are dog and cats. Another thing easy to adopt and trash. In real, we need to have many money to cure and eat. But many people adopt only cute. I think we should be more careful. In conclusion, animals get many stress in many ways. Mask and trap in the zoo and trash easily. But do you recognize it's start with us? Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Ellie. Do you know how many animals suffer by people? On average, 5,690 animals suffer by people. So how many animals die of abuse or neglect? The answer is 3,409. According to experts, people who abuse animals are mainly people who are not recognized or ignored by society. So these people are releasing the repression that they have received from society into animals with sense of superiority. There are many animals suffered by people. The first is to abandon animals. If the living environment suddenly changes, the impact will be significant. And once abandoned by the owners become trauma, so it can be hard to meet a new owner. The second is to abuse animals for food. In this case, extracting gallbladder from a bear is in the case. It is mainly used as medicine. It's not that human life is insignificant, but it seems it's problematic to brutally kill another life for a life. The last thing is to abuse the animal for the sake of a person's daily life. Many women wear makeup. There are also men these days. But do you know how eyeliner is made for makeup? When one eyeliner is made, 24 rabbits lose their eyes. The reason is that rabbits' eyes are most similar to humans, so they deceive the test. In the process, they become blind. So what do you do to stop the situation? there is a way to amend the law, because whatever you do to an animal, it's going to end up fined 20 million won. And recently, a law called Animal Show Banning Act was created. That's because the act of training animal precisely only for humans' interest and fun was just to be bad. Even now the world is moving. There should be no concept of animal abuse itself, not protecting animal from abuse. And in addition, Leonardo da Vinci left a message. Unless we stop killing animals, the killing of us will not end. I hope that all of you who are listening to me now think deeply about animal abuse and make a good judgment. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Joanne. People and animals are live together, but people bother animals like hunting, capturing, and etc. Animals have their rights. If animals damaged by people, they will lose their rights and have to live with people. I think people need to admit their rights and protect animals by bad people. Now, I will tell you 2 ways to protect animals. First, people will prevent people will prevent the animal trading. Even now animals trade secretly. Trading animals suffer by their owners, like tricks, like a perfect trick, like an act of perfect tricks, less feed, and etc. So I think we prevent the animal trading, know about through SNS or the campaigns. Second, people need to get rid of cruelty to animals. Mistreated animals get hurt and have the ones and they're hurt. So I think people have to strengthen and animals cruelty laws. Teach how to raise the animals and how to develop responsibility. Because some people don't know their behavior is wrong. Also, we reduce the animal products because most animals abuse in process of making products. Now many people suffer now. I think this ways can reduce their pain. Thanks for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Irene. There are many endangered animals living in the world. I want to ask you a question. What efforts do you think are needed to prevent animals from being abandoned? To answer this question, I would like to inform the world of 2 practical ways. Of course, no matter how you use it, you can't stop all animals from being abandoned. However, I will explain if these ways make the animals living now happier. The presentation begins now. First, we have to make the protection of animals law stronger. Do you know about the current animal protection law? Currently, those who violate the animal protection laws are sentences to 3 years prison or 30 million, or fined up to 30 million won. Do you think this is reasonable punishment? At least I don't think so. Ruining an animal's life and receiving a punishment potential to the fine is nothing more than an attitude to ignoring of animals. So I argue that the severity of the punishment should be higher. Second, we should not throw away the trash anywhere. Some people don't understand how garbage and protection of animals are related, but there is a deep connection. For example, there is a turtle stuck in the neck of the mask strip. In recent years, many people use a mask and throw it away anywhere. So these creatures are discarded from. These creatures are suffering from discarded mask trash in the sea. So when we throw away the mask, we have to take off the mask strip and throw it away. And also animals die eating from the garbage, and also the environment is destroyed by the garbage that we inadvertently throw away, and the ecosystem of an animal is disappearing. Therefore, we have to throw away trash with care for animals. Today I told you about the 2 ways to protect animals. I believe that humans and animals can live well together. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Ryan. Today I will tell you about animal suffering. Nowadays, many animals are hunted by people, living in zoo, and raised by people. But these animals are suffering. Animals are suffering. Then I will tell you about the reasons about why animals are suffering. First is the meat industry. Many people are hunting animals as get meat and leathers. But these people only hunt a specific animal, so it can harm the ecosystem. Second is the living in zoos. Many animals are now living in zoos, but those animals are getting stressed because of people's clap and screaming. So these animals cannot live properly. Third is the raised by people. Many animals are raised by people, but most people don't know about their animal exactly, so they cannot care their animal well. In my opinion, we should make a law that protects the animal. Then thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Ellie. Everybody, what do you think about animals' lives? Animals' lives. I think they have poor lives because they get many suffers. Why they get many suffers? I will tell you about it now. First is in the zoo. The zoo is not the real nature. It's made by humans. So I think my opinion is we should destroy the zoo and release them. Second is animal experiments. Why animal is using by experiment? Because if human do an experiment, it can be used many money. But if we do animals experiments, animals and human are not same. So it can be many troubles and problems. So I think we should not experiment by animals. My thing is we should release animals for our lives. What do you think about animals' lives? Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Hannah. There are many animals in the world and we coexist with the animals. People have an indirect relationship with relationships since the past and it's still the same. But nevertheless, there are some people who make animals suffer. I'll explain 4 examples about animal suffering. First, animal testing. Some companies use animals like rabbits or mice to test whether a new product is harmful for people. Second, dog factory. There are some dog factories that are not breaking the law, but there are many illegal dog factories now. Third, animal abusing. That people take away animal rights by not feeding them, beating them or neglecting them, etc. Last, marine life. They suffer by marine pollution. Marine pollution occurs because of people's trash or spill accident. Many innocent animals suffer for these reasons. Among these problems, I will treat about dog factory and marine pollution. First, I will suggest the solution about dog factory. The solution I will suggest to the problem of dog factory is conduct a complete dog factory survey. There are many dog factories in Korea, but there are only about 90 legal dog factories that reported to the Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry. That means most of dog factories operate illegally. So I think Korean government have to conduct a complete dog factory survey. If Korean government carry out a complete dog factory survey, it will be easier and faster to respond to illegal dog factory. Second, I'll suggest a solution about marine pollution. The solution I will suggest to the problem of marine pollution is reducing waste in our daily life. Marine pollution occurs because people produce a lot of garbage in their daily life. So if we reduce our garbage in our daily life, it will be less waste flowing into the sea. It will decrease marine pollution and suffering of marine lives. Reducing waste may seem difficult at first, but if you put it into the practice, it will pay off. Today, I suggest a solution about illegal dog factory and marine pollution. I think government have to solve these problems. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hi, my name is Alex. Do you know that many animals are suffering? There are many animals that suffer because of many reasons. The reasons are largely divided into 2 categories. First is by humans, second is by climate change. I will explain you what climate change is, how it happens, and why it happens. Climate change is a long period of weather change in a certain area. It is happened by natural reasons as well as artificial reasons, such as volcano eruption, changes in solar activity in long cycle, greenhouse gas emissions. By climate change, polar animals lost their homes. Finally, the sea level rises. By climate change, the Earth's temperature rises. And climate change is both harm humans and animals. Now we get back to main subject. There are many suffer animals, so we have to protect them. So I'll suggest you 2 ways to protect animals. First, run a campaign or make an article to inform that many animals are suffering and ways to protect them. Second, we can prepare to help suffering animals. For example, if you want to inform about poor animals, you can run a campaign or mention climate change. And if you want to remove animal testing, you can make an article about it Well, you must make an article according to the composition of the article. And if the people see the article, they will think about whether to do animal testing or not. For example, if you want to have modern animals which suffered because of trash, you can suggest people not to throw away trash. Or you can pick up trash that's thrown away on the beach. By doing this, modern animals will not suffer. If you want to have lonely pets that are locked up, you can suggest people about it, or you can help your pets. By doing this, your pets will be much happier than the past. In conclusion, we can protect animals by running a campaign or make an article about it. If we keep these two ways, we will be able to keep relationship with animals. Do you have another idea to protect animals? And do you think these two ways can protect animals? Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Jake. Today many animals suffer, so I tell you about how animals suffer. First, animals suffer because of zoo. In zoo, there are many animals live in small cages. For example, tiger in one. Where there is a lot of food is 15 square kilometers. Or there is a less food, it's 3,000 square kilometers. But in zoo, there are 55 square meters animal cages. There are two small cages animals live, and animals got stares from audience. They test the window or make a loud noise. Second, animals suffer because of circus. In circus, they usually the animal cruelty like whipping and electric shock. They can get misery doing animal cruelty, and they live in dirty small container. They move the dirty small container too, and they can't see meat or make their parents. For these reasons, I told you about how animals suffer. I think animals need a free life like people. Thank you for listening to my presentation.